Hi,
Hi, how do you do? My name's
I'm great.
name.
Thanks for asking. What about you?
Swati. Your name's Swasi, yeah? Is your name Swasi?
No, my name is Omar.
Omar. Okay, Omar. Right. My name is Jonathan.
Jonathan. Wow, nice.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from India.
From India. Okay, cool, cool. I live in Spain, but I'm originally from the UK, from England specifically.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Okay, so tell me, what are your reasons for joining Cambly? Is this because you want to learn English for work purposes or just because you like learning languages?
Uh, Work purpose and learning languages about I want to speak fluent in English. Like,
Okay. What
yeah.
lessons have you been doing on Cambly?
General topics.
What? No, but I mean, well, we have specific lessons for beginners, intermediate, advanced students. Which ones have
Yeah,
you been doing?
intermediate level.
Intermediate level. Okay, cool, cool. Well, let's try something intermediate for you then. Do you remember the last one you did? The name of it?
Sorry.
Do you remember the name of the last lesson you did?
General conversations we have last time.
Okay, okay. So let's try. So, famous people. Does that look familiar?
Famous people. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
before we do that, before we do this, tell me, are there any questions you have for me?
Uh, yeah, how long have you teaching in this Cambly?
Well, Cambly only about 2 years, but teaching
Okay.
English since about it's got to be about six, maybe 9 years.
And
Now it's about 9, 8, 9
yeah,
years, maybe. Yeah.
okay. So, what do you do for living? So, professionally.
Well, on the weekends, I normally teach English, but that's because it's also a hobby as
Hmm.
well.
Wow,
Um,
nice.
and I also, during the week, I am actually a web designer and a graphic designer,
Wow,
but I'm
nice.
purely
Exciting.
freelance. This is actually my office. This is not my home. Um,
Okay,
and so this is both my
this is your
workspace.
office.
Yeah, it's my work and my creative space, both.
Nice, nice man. Nice.
But tell me about you.
So, I am working in corporate culture in BPO. So,
Okay, so you say we don't say I'm working. We say I work
I work.
in.
I can say work.
Yeah, we only say I work in or I work for.
Okay, I work for BPO. So,
For who?
intersex company,
Oh, right. VP rooms. It's like a sex chat thing type company, yeah?
non-voice process.
Right. Okay, cool. All right. Well, here we have three. Okay, that's cool. Here we have three questions, right? I'm going to ask you these questions, and I'm just going to be listening for three things. I'm going to be listening for grammar, pronunciation, and phrasing, all right? I can see that
Yeah.
your English level is quite good, man. It's just a little bit of phrasing maybe, but other than that, you're doing well in conversation. Who are the most popular singers or groups in your country?
Okay. So most popular singer in our country is so many popular singers, but
There are
some
so
I
many.
like. Yeah, there are so many. Okay. So I like Atif Aslam.
That's your personal preference, but popular
Yeah.
really means what the people as a whole.
Uh, People, we can they can choose in English songs and Hindi songs.
Well, that's
Bollywood.
songs, but you see here, let me break down the question. So first we're saying who. So we're talking about people, yeah? So we're saying
Yes.
who are the most popular, and then we're going to talk about singers or groups. So this means who are the singers and groups that the people in your country like the most?
Okay. Okay.
So, like, if someone, let me give you an example of an answer. If someone was to ask me that question, I would say the most popular singer in my country is, um, I don't know. I'm going to say Robbie Williams. The most popular group in my country is Queen. Okay, I'm just putting out the
Okay.
ones here. So yeah. So now you give me an answer with
Uh, Most popular singer in our country is Arjit Singh.
okay, perfect. Is that Singh? Okay.
Arjit
So we
Singh
wouldn't say in our country, we'd say in my country.
in my country. Our
Sweet.
country means about all of you.
Well, it is
You
all
and
of you, but we don't
yeah,
say that in that particular.
in my country. Yeah, in my
Yeah,
country.
yeah, in my country, yeah, yeah. We just don't use that. It's not correct phrasing. You know, it's not that it's not correct. It's not correct phrasing. Everything has to. It's not just the grammar that has to be right. The phrasing has to be right. You know. Um,
Mm,
but you're doing very well. So, question number two. Okay. So
yes.
you got the first part with the singer. Um, give me the second part before we move on to number two, which is groups. That should be the other way around, really. Should be so we're on this one. So who are the so you could say and the so what you would say is the most popular singer in my country is and the most popular group in my country. Do you know what a
What kind
group
of
is?
group? I don't know. So
Okay, so when we say a group, we mean a music group. So a singer is someone who is just when you buy their album, it's just about them. Yeah.
okay.
And a group is when it's about the band, the music, the guitarist, the drummer, they all have,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's some like a studio.
No, not
Oh,
studio. They both go
okay.
in a studio. The show is just one person and the band isn't really important. It's all about the one person. Their band just plays the music. And the other, the band is the entertainment, all of them, a group of people,
Okay. Like
singers.
uh, Big Bang Theory, I
I don't
think.
know any of your artists, but yeah, some people in your country will either be a band, like a
Yeah.
group, same thing. A band is a group, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know the names. I can.
All right, no
I'm not
problem,
aware
man.
of. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to question number two. Do you want to become famous?
Do you want to become a famous? Why? Not.
No, well, don't worry about these. Just worry about this. Don't worry about these for now. Just worry about
Mhm.
this. Do you want to become famous?
I don't think about famous.
I don't think about being famous.
I don't think about being famous. So, uh, like, I want to become
You
a
say
famous.
like there. You don't need to say like there.
Uh, so, I want to become a famous.
No, it's
In
just a question. Do you want to become famous?
yeah, of course. Why not?
Okay, that's you see, that's perfect grammar. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course, why not?
of course. Why not? If got any opportunity and chance, I can. Sometime I can be a famous person.
All right,
In,
well, you see, that's obviously there's some corrections we'd need to make there, but I'll take the first answer, okay? Which was yes, why not? Okay. Um, the second part of the question is why.
why? Yeah.
Yeah, why do you want to become famous?
Mm, Not any particular reason. So some.
There's no, so we'd say there's no particular reason.
Mm, okay.
There's
Sometimes influence the people. So influence others. So famous character. So people
okay,
likes
you're
you.
going to need to go back a bit and fix the first bit before we move on to the next bit because that didn't make sense. So let's work on that again. So let's start afresh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you want to become famous. Why?
People likes famous personalities. Get
People.
their
Okay, so stop there. So let me help you. People like
people like
famous personalities.
people like famous personalities. Yeah.
And you would
So
also need to say because. Someone says
because
why, you have to say because. Because people
because
like famous personalities and you know you have to then say something that makes sense, like, and I would like to be liked, or something like that, you know?
Okay.
So, okay, so question number
Next.
three. Do you
Yeah.
know anyone who is really famous?
Uh, I know what one person. So
I
it's a very
know
famous.
one person.
I know one person, a very famous Bollywood actor. So
Very cool.
Shah Rukh Khan, you know.
I don't know him, I'm afraid. Okay, so we're going to go over these words. You may know them, but I'm also going to be listening for pronunciation. Have you heard of this word, fame?
Fame, yeah.
Okay, ambition.
It means famous.
Yeah, yeah.
Fame,
When you've got fame,
like
it
this.
means you're famous. Yeah. So ambition.
Ambition,
Do you know this one?
achievement,
Well,
ambition.
no. Ambition is something you want to achieve, something you
You
want.
want to achieve. Okay.
So, like, so for
Dreams comes
example,
true.
let me give yeah. So let me give you an example of a sentence. Um, I know they will do well because they have a lot of ambition.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you give me an example of the sentence of a sentence with ambition.
Uh, I want to become a engineer.
Okay, so you wouldn't
My
say I want to become like an engineer.
uh,
Like is a very bad habit. You mustn't say that. It's not
I
it's
want to
not
become an engineer. That's it.
sorry,
I want to become an engineer.
an engineer. No, but that's what's your ambition. If I say what is your ambition, you say my ambition is to become an engineer. But
Yeah.
I need you to give me a sentence using the word ambition.
Okay. So you can help me. You can help me.
Yeah, you could say, for example, it's my ambition
It,
to
it's my ambition.
become an engineer.
I want to become an engineer.
No, not I want to become an engineer, just what I said, which is it's my ambition
It's my ambition
to become
to become an engineer.
an engineer.
To become an engineer.
Very good.
Wow,
It's
it's
my
like
ambition to become an
different,
engineer.
difficult. So much.
Cool. Let me write it out for you as well so you can see it as well.
Your office is so cool.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
It's
It's
looking very interesting.
cool. Well, I've got my collection of my old toys and stuff, and then some new toys that I've bought,
Okay.
some
So
pictures
well,
and
very looks like very beautiful.
oh, thank you, man. I don't know about beautiful. It's a bit dark and like a man cave, you know. I
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
must. I do
So
my hobbies here, so I make music here and I play video games.
yeah. Okay. What game you like to play?
Well, the
Free
thing
time.
is, to be honest, I like different genres. Okay, so sometimes I'm playing with things inside virtual worlds like metaverses.
You play
Sometimes I'm playing
PUBG?
FPS
PUBG, no?
games. Sometimes I'm playing FPS games. Sometimes I'm playing.
Okay.
So I mix it up. Some sport. Sometimes I like sport games. Um,
Action games.
Yeah, it depends. I like as long as they have a story. Listen, I don't play Call of Duty or anything like that because it's just all about points and killing. I like to kill and shoot, of course, like everyone, but I also like a story, you know?
Story games. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the role
Interesting.
play games that have a story to them and a bit of world around them, you know? So it's not just go
Okay.
in and da 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 da.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. PUBG.
and I also play strategy games and also in Second Life. But do you play games? What games do you play?
I play PlayStation 5, GTA 5,
Oh,
and
right, right.
PUBG. You know about? Yeah, heard about
I've got
PUBG?
PUBG. Yeah, yeah. I play
PUBG.
PUBG sometimes only because my nephews play it. So sometimes
Mm,
I jump on to play with them.
okay. So nice to meet you. The time is running up. So it's
It is. Listen,
yeah.
my friend, I just want to say something. Yeah, it's impressive
Okay.
your vocabulary. Okay, you have a very big vocabulary.
So I
Um,
have to practice more about this.
well, no, I think all the knowledge is in there. You just need to get used to using it in
Make
the right
sentence.
way with the right phrasing. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's levels for really difficult high level stuff on here. Do them all. Take advantage. They come with the membership anyway, you know.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. See you next
Brother, have
time.
a good day.